A Chinese company just shattered OpenAI's $18 billion advantage. They've proven that ChatGPT level AI can be built 100 times cheaper. And this breakthrough could trigger the biggest market crash since the dot-com bubble. And here's why the Chinese are keeping this under wraps. You see, for the past 5 years, the AI industry has revolved around a single assumption. Building powerful AI requires massive resources. We're talking huge data centers, thousands of engineers, billions of dollars in funding. But that assumption has just been shattered. You see, OpenAI raised around $18 billion, built some of the most advanced data centers, hired the brightest minds, and spent years perfecting their models, all under the beliefs that this was the only way forward. But something just changed everything. A new AI model developed in China or by China has matched OpenAI's performance. And they've done it for a fraction of the cost. Not just marginally cheaper, we're talking 100 times cheaper. This isn't just a disruption, it's an extinction event. China knows the stakes, and that's why, as of today, the DeepSeek website, the company behind this breakthrough, is keeping their technology locked down. They've restricted access to mainland Chinese numbers only, and they've said this is because of an attack that's going on. And what's more shocking is the speculation about how they achieved this. You see, experts believe they may have trained their models using 50,000 NVIDIA GPUs, the very GPUs that are restricted from being sold to China. Now let that sink in. To understand the scale of this disruption, let's revisit the dot-com crash of 2000. Back then, companies spent hundreds of billions of dollars laying fiber optic cables under the oceans, believing this would fuel the future of the internet. Sound familiar? Today, AI companies are spending billions on GPU infrastructures, thinking it's the only path forward. And here's what happened during the dot-com boom. They built enough infrastructure to handle 50 years of internet traffic growth. The future they envisioned was real, we're living in it today, but they miscalculated the timings. Companies like Webvan poured billions into massive warehouses, assuming everyone would immediately start buying groceries online. They were right about the trend, but catastrophically wrong about the timing. And when it really hit, it was brutal. Stock prices collapsed, companies went bankrupt, trillions in value vanished overnight. Today's AI boom is following the same pattern, but on a much larger scale. Sequoia predicts the AI industry needs $600 billion in revenue to justify current investments. Right now, we're at 10% of that. The gap between expectation and reality isn't just wide, it's a chasm. And now comes the catalyst. You see, this breakthrough in efficient AI development proves something shocking. Most of the massive infrastructure being built is unnecessary. Think about what that means. Billions in data centers, overkill. Massive hardware investments, wasteful. Current AI valuations, pure fantasy. The entire economic model of the AI industry is built on scarcity. Only a few companies can afford to build powerful AI. But that scarcity just vanished. And when artificial scarcity disappears, bubbles also pop. Just like the internet in 2000, AI is about to enter its drought of disillusionment. Not just because the technology doesn't work, but because the industry has built on outdated assumption. And here's what history tells us. After the dot-com crash, while the media declared the internet dead, the real revolution began quietly. Companies like Amazon didn't invest in unnecessary infrastructure. They focused on solving real problems. The same transformation is coming to AI. And here's what comes next. Web 4 will emerge from the ashes built on fundamentally different principles: efficient, affordable AI models, decentralized infrastructure, natural human interfaces, value for data quality, not brute force compute. And this will reshape the entire landscape. Edge computing over cloud. AI will move from massive data centers to local devices, bringing the privacy and speed. Data quality over data quality over size. Better data will beat bigger models. practical uses over demos. Solving real-world problems will trump impressive parlor tricks. The smart money sees this coming, and we are witnessing a pivotal moment in tech history. The AI bubble will burst, but just like the internet after 2000, what comes next will be far more revolutionary than anyone expects. It's important to note that these predictions are all based on the unverified claims from DeepSeek regarding their training costs and methods. If these numbers hold up, we are on the brink of an AI revolution. If not, the industry will still face a reckoning, but on a different timeline. So stay tuned.